Are you still holding some holiday weight? Is summer just around the corner and you want to shed some extra poundage before you hit the beach? Then enter Dodgecraft. From the creators of CleanSheet Soccer, Dodgecraft is a high-intensity VR game that blends sports, motion capture, fitness and action. This game gets your whole body moving, and priced at just £9.99, it is a fantastic choice for working out on a budget. I'd like to thank Incisive Games for sending me a review copy, and I'd like to give a massive thank you and a shout out to Games with T for helping me to secure the review key and for putting my name forward to Incisive. And if you haven't already, I'd also recommend subscribing to Games with T. If there's a game out there that you're curious about, chances are he has a fantastic review of it. He also does product reviews and playthroughs, and it's just a fantastic channel to follow. I'll leave a link to the Games with T channel in the description. Dodgecraft has two main game modes. Dodgem, which requires you to stand in front of a portal where a constant barrage of meteorites fly at you and you need to dodge them. You can also punch some debris and grab some energy balls and throw them into baskets to the sides. I definitely recommend ramping up the difficulty on this mode, as this is where you'll find the most fun. The other mode is called Run the Gauntlet. It requires you to stop robots and holograms from running past you by pushing them, punching them, grabbing batons from them, and even using a hammer. This was by far my most favourite mode, as I believe it's the most active. I'd also recommend playing on the higher difficulty again, as it is much better than the beginner mode. After playing both modes for about 10 to 15 minutes each, I felt like I'd had a really good workout and I was covered in sweat. The game does exactly what it sets out to do. It's a great game for rugby or American football fans. Now let's talk about some of the technicalities of the game. Graphically, the game is very clear and the graphics run very smoothly. They're very colourful with lots of neon lit rooms. They're just fine and they work as intended. It does have a definitive resolution boost over the Quest version, but they're not the best graphics you'll see on PSVR2. With that said, there was no crashes, bugs or glitches, and the motion captured robots and holograms looked fantastic. The sound design is good, all of the special effects sound good, the electronic music is good. However, if you're not a fan of the electronic music, I'd recommend turning it down in the options and just playing your own playlists with Apple Music or something like that. The game does take advantage of the haptics in PlayStation VR 2. If you get hit by a meteorite, you do have a little bit of a rumble in your headset, and there is some haptics when you're grabbing things in your environment. I would have hoped that they was a bit stronger myself, but they do work. I think if you're into fitness games, this would sit alongside all of the fitness games that you enjoy really well. You could use it as a warm-up or a high-intensity workout. So to summarise, I think for the price, all in all, this game is a good excuse to get your body moving. And you'll have some fun while doing so.